Hey, what's up guys, it's Noah. Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today you can see I have my lovely friends behind me. You know, Pikachu and Charmander and all that. Hold on, Turtwig's here too. Let me Turtwig get in the picture. Turtwig, right, where is he? He's right here. Right here. Yeah. Anyways, as you can see, I've been working on a blue screen, or it's a blue screen for my setup, and as you can kind of see, there's still some kinks to work out. My hair is here but not here. My hair is disappearing. Where's it going? Anyway, I've been working on it, and I'm still working out the kinks, but I wanted to get a video out, regardless. Even while I work on it, it should be good. I should have all the kinks worked out in the next couple days. Yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so we're here, and as the title of the video suggests, this is why I'm showing you all this chess game. My opponent played it 80% accuracy, and I played it 37%, and I still won. All right, let's get into it. So, pawns out, pretty standard. 2 pawns out, and I play the queen's gambit declined. The knights come out. I push this pawn because if it gets taken like this, then I can take back with the bishop, and I have a pretty good bishop. I think that's a pretty strong bishop there for me. Now I could play the bishop out now, which is probably what I should have played. Just play this bishop out, get it in front of the pawn, and you know, cut this knight off. Instead, I play this pawn move, which really weakens this square. Lets the knight just jump in here for free, target my queen, and obviously I can take it with the knight, or with the, you know, I can still take it with the knight if it comes here, which is why I wasn't too worried about it. But in the future, that could be problematic. And takes, and what I should have done was just push past and targeted the knight here, and then go take this pawn back later. Because now, I mean, it's just a free pawn, right? They should take or put pressure on the pawn with their own. That was a misclick. That would have been a blunder. Just a blunder of a pawn. But instead they push their queen here, and now I've got a decision to make. I can block with the queen, I can block with the knight, or I can block with the bishop, because it's diagonal. Blocking with the knight's really bad. It just hangs the knight. This is actually probably the worst move I could make in this position. This is just a really bad blunder. But I do play the best move, which is bishop back, and the queen moves back. Now I try to just develop my pieces. Yeah, I bring my bishop out, bring the knight out. The opponent's bishop comes out, and I make another mistake. So right now, this knight and this queen are guarding this pawn, and this knight and this queen are attacking this pawn. So it can't be taken right now. But as soon as I leave this here for my opponent to take, they can just take my bishop, swap it off, and then just go take this, and there's no danger of me taking back. So they execute that well, and I'm down a pawn. This is apparently a blunder. As I attack the queen, they drop back to here. And it's because of the kind of, I mean, it's not entirely crazy, but I mean, it's a pretty standard miss. So right now the queen's guarding the knight, and because they drop back, I could take this knight. And I do take the knight. So now I'm up a piece, and I target this rook here. I'm lining up everything, but I leave this queen kind of on its own, and it can get really strong in a couple moves. Queen e2 is the best move for white here, which is just slide over and try to... Oh wait, hold on, sorry. Queen a4 is the best move here for white. So yeah, coming here is the best move. It just threatens so much. It threatens the knight. It threatens this diagonal, this huge diagonal here. It doesn't actually threaten the knight, but you know, in the future it could threaten the knight, and it could guard this bishop coming in. Just a very unpleasant position if the queen comes to here. It guards this bishop as well. Just not a lot of options for me. They play queen d2 guarding. And now what I want to do, okay, this moving this rook is a mistake because it's guarding both of these pieces, like kind of X-ray, you know. But bringing this rook was a little bit better. But either way, the idea remains the same in that I want to attack this queen down this file, and this bishop is now pinned. It can't move until the queen moves. But also, I just want to point out that this move here, I just hung a rook. Like, that's why this is inaccurate. They can go take this here, and actually the computer just wants to take. it's saying, all right, if I take, that's fine. It's completely fine. So the reason that the line is here, right? This is what I said. The bishop takes, and then I go take the queen. But then after this, after takes, it's okay. But I don't really have a ton of play after that, you know? Like it's kind of all the same after bishop takes. And I have to find bishop takes, or I have to find this rook move, which I mean, I played pinning, so it's not that big of a deal, but there's not. The computer says the computer says that CD8, rook CD8 is the best instead of rook FD8, which gets me out of the way. But now there's a big incentive for the queen to move, whereas now this bishop is attacking, but it can't quite go yet. And I can come take this bishop at any time. So my opponent pushes, and I should just take this. I don't know why, but I missed this as well. And now my opponent takes, but now I just take the queen, and now it's a pretty. They should take back with the bishop here, because now the bishop guards the queen. But in this position, my opponent just resigned because they're down a queen. But I mean, I still think this is playable. After bishop takes, you're down 3 points of material, and it's 2 rooks and a bishop against a rook, a queen, and a knight. So like you're down essentially a rook for a queen, which isn't ideal, but I still think it's playable. But yeah, I thought this game was kind of crazy from start to finish. If we go back just from this pawn hang in the opening was just pretty brutal. Like that's just a free pawn pretty much after this. After this move, it's just a free pawn pretty much. Because you can just go take this. Yeah, you can just go take that. There's no danger in doing so. And just putting a lot of pressure on that pawn, but eventually my opponent does win the pawn. But then this move kind of lost the game for them, because queen takes knight, which I think, yeah, it's the only blunder of the game, as you can see over here on the right. So just a crazy game overall. A wild one, as you can see. Chess.com says it's a giveaway, but I mean, it wasn't too bad. This position's not horrible for me. I think I could hold this easily. I think I could at least get a draw out of this, but after this move, it was pretty much over. And there were a couple mistakes later on. This move here by my opponent's mistake, and this move here by me is a pretty bad mistake, because after takes, I can just take. But yeah, like even still, like we talked about, this endgame, I think I can win. It's holdable, but it's difficult. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like on the video, and I will see you all in the next one.